Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. So you guys, this is basically a discussion about Marriage Bootcamp HipHop edition, okay? It was supposed to be a review, but somewhere along the lines I got distracted, okay? So I got a few problems with what's going on, okay? They decided to tell Vado that he can't come back to the house, okay? They're gonna work, he's gonna still get his work done, but he's gonna get it done from a hotel. So Dr. Ish decides that he's gonna send Vado to a hotel. Meanwhile, Tahiry is still in the house. Okay, Dr. Ish goes to Tahiry and tell her, oh, you did nothing wrong. Oh, you did nothing wrong. You don't deserve that. Granted, she does not deserve that. But you cannot tell that woman that she did nothing wrong, which is why she will continue to do the stuff that she's been doing. I think that if you were going to send him home, then you should have sent her home too. A no violence house, my behind, okay? The same way that Devon went and snatched that phone from Hazel, okay, was violent, okay? The same way that Willie and Devon was wrestling, okay, or fighting, or whatever you want to call it, was violence, okay? When she started throwing those apples at him, if someone would have came in, stopped her from throwing those apples, we would have never got to him yoking her up or grabbing him or choking her or whatever, okay? Not to say that what he did was right, but if you're going to punish one, you need to punish them both. Okay, I don't understand how you say it's a no violence house and, oh, you did nothing wrong. She did something wrong. She should have never threw the apples. She did something completely wrong. Okay? He responded to what she did. Had she not did that, he would not have done that. Okay? Then she wants to sit there and make it seem like, oh, she wants to go and see him. Oh, he's never done this before, and she's had like abusive relationships in the past, and a man walked up to her and punched her in the nose, and none of that is cool. None of that is okay. But she's been so aggressive. She's been around these aggressive men. She picked up these aggressive habits, and then she want to know why people are lashing out at her because you're throwing things at people. Okay, granted, she didn't put her hands on him. Okay, she didn't put her hands on him. But what did she do? She threw apples at him, hard apples, from a short distance, with a lot of force, at his face. Now, my question is, what would you do if somebody threw apples at you, Dr. Ish? So it's okay for Devon and Willie to get into a whole fight in this house, okay? I guess because they men, they get into a fight, then no one is, oh, we just not going to tolerate this no more, okay? And then it's okay for Devon to go in there and snatch and diagonal push Hazel E down while she's pregnant, and that's okay? I mean, stick by what you stick by. If it's no violence, it's no violence, okay? Everyone's safety is at risk at this point, okay? I don't feel as though Tahiry should still be allowed into the house, okay? I feel as though if they're going to take out Vado, they need to take her out too. That's just my opinion. I'm so over like this whole double standard, and I understand that there's a double standard, and I do understand that he is stronger than her, and that she sat there in shock because she didn't believe that it was happening to her. But did you not hold her accountable for her actions? Where was it okay for her to do what she did? Why wasn't that addressed first? Had we addressed them apples being thrown first, we would have never got to him putting his hands on her. And I'm in no way condoning him putting his hands on her, because he deserved to get what he got for doing that. But she needs to be, she needs those same consequences too, okay? This is why she's going to think that it's okay to go out and throw stuff at people and do stuff to people as long as she don't put her hands on them, because, oh, she didn't have to have any consequences for her actions. I'm going to need for Marriage Bootcamp to make it make sense, okay? I'm going to need that to, like, you know, register somewhere, because I don't understand. I just don't understand. If she's gonna go, if he's gonna go, she needs to go. That's just point blank, period. Now, a little bit about this episode. Y'all, Corrupt is an alcoholic. an alcoholic, okay? This man needs rehab. We cannot continue to see this over and over and over pattern of him just drinking his life away, okay? Tony continues to try to stop him and try to stop him and try to stop him, but he only had this much one time, and then this much another time, and then this much another time. And I'm just sitting here like, Dr. Ish, you're supposed to be a doctor. Are we not going to step in and do what we're supposed to do, or are we just going to allow this because it's not really what marriage boot camp is about? He's drinking himself into a grave, literally. And Tony just sits there miserable. Every freaking day she's been in his house, she has been miserable, okay? He's crying about him losing his mother. Okay, you lost your mother. Get some counseling. Get some help. Don't turn to drinking. Don't turn to drinking. Ain't but so many times somebody can feel sad for you. So many people have lost their mothers, and I don't think they're all alcoholics. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. We realize at the end of the scene that, Tony goes through corrupt phone and she finds out that he's been texting a homeless chick, okay? And like, this hasn't even been a week he's been texting her. And I'm sitting here like, poor girl. Not only is he an alcoholic, he's a cheater. You're dealing with an alcoholic and a cheater. You have to make the conscious decision for yourself that this is not worth it, honey. You need to walk away, move away from that situation. I understand you love him and I understand you care for him and you want to be there for him, but you need to be there for him as a friend. You can't put your life on hold for this man. This man is a grown man. You can't do it. If he won't make the decision to change for himself, he's definitely not going to make the decision to change for you. And I'm just saying that, and that's just that on that, period. Phaedra needs to go. Even when they doing the exercise, hitting it, taking out their anger and everything on the dummy, and she's sitting there, I hate that I have so much money. I hate that I don't hate that I have so much money. I hate that I have to give people my money. Phaedra, go home, okay? Stop wasting our time. You want us to believe that you and Medina ain't do nothing? I don't believe it. Y'all definitely did something. And if y'all didn't do nothing, then y'all definitely here for TV and nothing more. I'm tired of the BS on this show that's going on right now. The fake storyline that they got going on. I can't deal with it. I can't. They're stressing me out, okay, y'all? They're stressing me out. Willie and Shonda is the only couple that I really think needs work, okay? They really do love each other. They really do care about each other. They really do want their family to work, okay? They just have a lot of real people issues, real married people issues. Not saying that it's okay for him to keep doing what he's doing, but obviously she's still there and she wants to work it out. And I think that this will be good for them. But they not gonna get no real work done with all the chaos going on around them. I don't get it. Like, they really need some work, but it's so much BS going on around that we can't even realize, we can't even help them get the help that they really need for their families. And then we turn around and we got Hazel E and Devon sitting there talking about something. Oh, we're going to be a family now. Oh, I just hope he's not here for clout because I was able to get him, his little model career off the ground and blah, 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 blah. Girl, if you feel like you're a sugar mama, okay, if you feel like you're doing too much for him, then maybe you are doing too much for him. If it's weighing on you that heavy, then maybe you don't need to be with him. He's a boy, okay? You're a woman. Go get you a man. A whole man. And you will be fine. You won't have to worry if he's with you for a clout. I just don't understand why we have to deal with this season. It's like, come on now. You're making a mockery out of what the show is supposed to be about. You have people like me who is married, who deal with, issues in my marriage, who's sitting there like, oh, maybe I could get some, some good advice, some solid advice from, Dr. Ish and Judge Tola and everything that's going on. I just don't know how I'm really feeling about marriage boot camp at this point. I feel like I know it's supposed to be for entertainment and I'm all for a little entertainment, okay? I'm all for a little scuffle, a little drama, a little he say, a little she say, a little yelling, a little back and forth. I'm all for all of that. But now it's just getting to the point where we lost the whole concept of what this show is supposed to be about, because we have an alcoholic, we have all this violence going on in a no violence house, and only one person is taking the blame for all the violence going on in this house. And I don't understand how, and I don't understand why, and I'm frustrated. So hopefully, you guys, hopefully, next week we'll come back with a real review for Marriage Bootcamp Hip Hop Edition. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this season is really weighing on you the same way it's weighing on me. Okay? Okay. Peace.